Hi and welcome. This is Liz Connors of Soul-Warriors.com, that's Soul-Warriors.com, and today we're going to do a clearing ritual. So this is one of my favorite things to do. It's something that I use when I feel like I'm stuck in a pattern that I don't like and I can't quite change it, like I've tried my other tools and they don't work. So what I do instead is create a clearing ritual. And what you need to do is create these, assemble these supplies, which is pretty easy, right? So fire safe dish, easy. Pen. Small strips of paper. So I like to make these fairly small because I don't want them to burn forever and I don't want to create a ton of smoke. So that's where I would go with that. Lighter, matches of some kind. Optional, and I'm not sure if you can see this in the frame. Candle, and I just like them. Sage. Sage is a clearing herb. It has to be dried sage, not like fresh grocery market sage. What I usually do is when I find this for like 50 cents in a grocery store, which is pretty unusual, when I do, I buy a bunch and then just let it happily dry in my fire safe dish. So it's here whenever I feel like doing a clearing. So to actually start the ritual, what you want to do is write down the pattern that you're willing to release. My pattern is being too pressured, too busy. That's really not what I want to create. I want ease and flow. So I am creating ease and flow. And in order to do that, what I'm going to do is perform this ceremony for you. So it's real easy. You can use any divine being that you have a connection with, or if you don't have a divine being, the universe always works, or just your own self. You can just leave out any kind of calling on a divine being. So I like to start with angels, gods, spirit guides. Please assist me in releasing this pattern. The pattern that I'm releasing is being too busy. I'm going to add sage because it clears energy, it clears negative energy. So I'm going to set it on fire and just drop it in the fire safe dish. Then I'm going to burn this pattern. So no longer am I willing to keep this pattern. And sometimes what I consider this is like a permission slip. So there was some sort of, I'm not exactly sure who he was, Bashar, Shant, something of the sort. Anyway, he's a channeled entity, and what he said was that at any point we can use a permission slip to have a different pattern, and we can use anything at all to create that permission slip. So I like to use this ritual as a permission slip to change my pattern. So with this, I am releasing being too busy, being too involved with annoying little busy tasks, and too driven, and too pressured. I'm releasing it, and once again, excellent fire safety practices, you don't want to mess with this. I'm going to release this in just a second. So I release this pattern, and allow it to change into one of ease and joy. And then I'm going to close this ceremony simply by saying thank you. Thank you to my angels and spirit guide and God, just for assisting me in changing this pattern. That's why I don't use that's why I use really small paper, because it gets smoky. Anyway, I would love to connect with you. Hopefully there is something below this, either video or blog, that shows you how to do that. Oh yeah, and then one more thing. What I normally do is at this point, if it's smoky like this, I will pour water in it. So, I know this maybe sounds a little bit weird, but what I do is pour water in it so I ensure that the pattern is completely gone, and then I just flush it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please connect with me somewhere below this, either video or blog. You're going to see a way to do that, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.